Good day to all. I hope everything fine. Everybody doing well. I'm coming today with some content. Hopefully, it uplifts you, it enlightens you, it encourages you, and it empowers you. Mama, there goes that man again. What are you focusing on? What are you around? I mean, what's the nature of your atmosphere? I mean, the type of individuals that you're around. Are they people that you can catch what they have that's making them prosperous? Are you around people that you can catch, or whatever it is that's making them successful? See, you only catch what you are around. See, you can go all day, all week, all month, all year. And if you're not around a person with a cold, you're not going to catch it. Same thing with the flu. If you're not around nobody with it, you're not going to catch it. Just like here with COVID. The way you catch COVID, you have to be around somebody in order to catch that. So it's just like being successful, just like trying to do, let's say, what you call trying to make it. You have to be in an atmosphere around people that's doing the same thing, that's trying to be successful, that's striving to accomplish their goals. You can't look at things from where you are. You have to look at things from where you are. Don't look at things from where you're at. Look at things from where you're at. Like I might be in a bad place, but I'm looking beyond that. I'm looking from that. Okay. It's not going like I want it to go at this time, but I'm here in that, but I'm looking beyond that. I'm looking from that. To say you might be in an apartment right now, but you can see your house. Okay? You might be catching a bus right now, but you can see your car. You might be single right now, but you can see your husband. You can see your wife. Young people, here we go with the young people. I love them. You might be a C student right now, young man, young woman, but you can see yourself being an A student. Mothers and fathers, you might be having problems with your sons and your daughters right now, but you can see them becoming respectful once again and following your leadership, following your guide, following your instruction. You can see it happening. You can see it taking place. Don't look at where you are. Let's look from where you are. And in that's when you start understanding and feeling as though, okay, yeah, I can make some things happen from right here. I can make some things happen from right here. I can do some things. Because you start seeing and feeling that you can move in a different place. You can start seeing change happen. See, changes happen when you start doing things deliberately and intentionally and doing things with a purpose. Then you see change is starting to happen in your sphere, in your circle. So you have to focus on that. See, just because a coin get lost, that don't mean the value of the coin is different. If I lose a quarter, then because the quarter is lost, that don't mean it's still not a quarter. Somebody find it, it's still gonna be a quarter. And if I find it again, it's still gonna be a quarter. So just because I'm not as successful as I want to be right now, the value that was always in me is still in me. It's still in me. It's still in me. Just because a diamond is out of its setting, it's not gonna be probably have the same value, but that diamond is still, it has value. It still has value, but it's only, the value only increase when that diamond is set in its proper setting. Your value increase when you're in your proper setting, when you're doing that which you were born to do. So don't get upset right now because things are not going the way you think they should go. It's still going to be all right. It's still going to be all right. You keep fighting. You keep fighting. You keep pushing through. You just keep trusting and understanding and knowing that God has you in this position and He's going to do what He needs to do to move you where you need to go. He see you. He understand what you're in the midst of. He already know what it is that He's trying to get you to accomplish for His glory, for His sake. You just have to trust Him. Trust Him in these situations. Trust Him. Lift up your head, move forward, and trust Him. It's because as you're moving, God is coming to you. You just have to trust Him. So at this time, I'm gonna give you a little poem, and the title of it is "Yet Will I Trust Him." Yet will I trust Him. My job doesn't pay me a good salary, yet will I trust Him. I'm not moved by my reality, yet will I trust Him. I don't have much money in the bank, yet will I trust Him. But what I do have, I have Him to thank. Yes, will I trust Him. On my front door, there was an eviction letter, yet will I trust Him. In the natural, it doesn't look like my life will get better, yet will I trust Him. I haven't reached the goals that I set for myself, yet will I trust Him. It seems like God has put my prayers on His shelf, yet will I trust Him. My breakthrough hasn't happened yet will I trust Him. There's nothing in my life that I regret, yet will I trust Him. Yet will I trust Him. Things might not be going the way you want them to go right now, but I guarantee you keep trusting Him, you keep moving, you keep seeing things from where you are, not at where you are, and you watch how this thing turn around. Thank you for your time. I thank you for your focus on listening, and I pray that this podcast uplift you, enlighten you, encourage you, and empower you. Mama, there goes that man again. Be blessed.